I'm Paris Norris, I'm an adventurer and TV host, and the Middle East is my playground. My show guy in Dubai has led me to take on some amazing challenges and experiences. From racing the world's fastest powerboats, to swimming with sharks and shipwrecks, and diving for pearls. I'm taking on a challenge to learn something new that will take my adventures to new heights and see the world in a different way. I've discovered the world of paramotoring and started the process of becoming a qualified paramotor pilot. I'm creating this video to show you the process to learn how to fly. I'll be walking you through some of the things that we learn, some advice from the instructors, and showing you how it looks when you do it right and when you don't do it right. Oh.
Morning. Morning, good to see you.
Good.
Right, love the hat. Nice.
I've been coming to SkySchool UAE, who have been training me and guiding me through the course. I've already started the course and taken 5 flights already. I need to do 15 flights to complete the certification for the APPI PPG, which is the internationally recognised qualification.
Someone missing. We definitely did say.
So the UAE is very different to Europe, because not only do you have really consistent weather conditions, but you also have a really big expat community who want to have adventures over the weekends. So this is a great place for us to come and not only teach people how to fly, but also run like mini sky weekends.
As you may have noticed, paramotoring is very much like paragliding, but with a motor on your back. This allows you to enjoy the flying experience without the need of hills or mountains to elevate you.
So it's bright and early in the morning, and we're here in Ras Al Khaimah, and because I'm looking to fly this morning, I'm going to be practicing a bit of forward launching before I do, just to loosen the cogs and get warmed up, and then hopefully I'll be in the air. And it looks like it's very calm and very nice weather. Now it's a little bit chilly down here, but one of the interesting facts about flying in the morning is, whilst it's cold down here on ground level, up there it's warmer because the heat rises. So get up there so I can stay warm.
Before flying, we always warm up with a bit of ground handling.
So the way we control the wing is we have 2 toggles, your left toggle and your right toggle, which are essentially your brakes on each side. Now, if you pull one, the wing goes one way, you pull the other, it goes the other way. Now, it depends which direction you're facing. So I'm facing backwards right now, so actually I have to pull the opposite, obviously, than if I face it forward. Now, when you're in the air, these act as your brakes and your steering. But on the ground, we use it to steer the wing, and then you maneuver your body in order to be central underneath the wing. Now, once we've got it steady, like this, we then can turn, hands up, and we stabilize the wing a little bit. Now, a key thing you learn is takeoffs. When you take off and you land, always take off and land into the wind. Now we've got quite a strong wind, so it'll be easy to take off in the sense that you won't have to run very far because the wind will lift you very quickly.
So one of the unique things about UAE compared to Europe is the amount of space you have in which to teach your students. And that's exactly what you want in order to make the takeoffs and landings so much easier.
Before you put your life in the hands of a wing and a motor, it's advised to really get to grips with your equipment.
V3s, you need to know your equipment. I'm going to start right here with the V3.
So if you're thinking about buying equipment, always fly before you buy. So if you've never flown before, you don't know what's going to be suitable for you. So at SkySchool, we advise you on the best paramotor, the best wing, the right size reserve, the right kind of helmet to go with the right radio, etc., etc. Otherwise, you're buying something which you don't really know whether it's suitable for you or not, and you could be spending a lot of money on something which is totally unsuitable. Take off, gonna have some fun, fly over the dunes. Yeah, remember the wind's coming from there, it may shift,
right
Okay,
here.
so if you're going to fly low,
Coming here.
it's basically out where that pilot is, into wind. You can go and explore and have a bit of a fun.
For the next few days, I'll be practicing and clocking up my flight time. We'll mainly be focusing on monitoring my altitude using figure-of-8 turns,
Okay, then when you come
practicing
back,
low
what I'm
passes
probably gonna do
and
is
stop-and-go
send you
manoeuvres.
Okay, we're landing and taking off this side. They're ground handling this side, so you come upwind. Keep an eye on the trike. Big turbulence behind the trike, okay? Big propeller, big wing, everything.
He's nephew.
You're going to do a 360.
Distance from that.
Yeah, you're 360 up here. So as I said this morning, look, lean, turn, bring it round, hands up. If we got the height, look, lean, turn. That's another 360, so we get both sides, and then we'll turn back, downwind, looking at landing, cross winds.
Different.
Final approach, kill the engine high, out the seat high, glide in. Okay, and we'll have a nice
This
landing.
pylon here, should we go around the wide side of it if we're over
Yeah,
there?
that side.
Stay on the inside of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, stay on this side. Don't get caught between the two pylons.
Right.
Okay, questions?
He's very humble.
It's out of the wind that we start.
You know that. You know.
We take off out the wind, right?
Harder. Push harder. Push harder. Right here. Push harder. A little power to help.
Come over my head. Now look left, lean left, turn left. Good. Nice and gradual. That's nice. Good. You aim for me. Take all the power now. The arms are in good position. Good. Stay at that height. A bit more power. A bit more power. Big smile. And climb into wind. Stay on the power. Stay on the power. Keep climbing. That's it. Well done. So he's doing well. Going to do a few more low passes, and gradually we're going to bring him lower and lower. And it's going to give him more confidence and be able to judge his glide ratio. The throttle control will improve. His wing control will improve. His understanding of the wind line as well. And then you get really confident about when to kill your engine, when to get out your seat, the amount of brake you need to put in order to maneuver the wing, and then understanding of where the wind's coming from. And these are all really, really important when it comes to going off on doing cross-country flights, for example. You need to have that confidence to be able to land the wing in a confined area if you have to. And then let's avoid those camels. We don't want to upset the locals. So it doesn't always come up perfectly, especially in near wind.
Yeah.
So that's when you need to be quicker to move diagonally wherever the wing is going.
Yeah.
So
Be a bit more aggressive with it when you get it up.
if you get it up quickly,
Yeah.
it's going to get through that kind of that lagging point much faster. And there's more chance if you put more effort into inflation. There's more chance the wing's going to come up above your head, not hang back and not go off to one side.
Yeah.
So you've just done a nil wind landing. which is really cool.
Yeah.
And you can see
It's usually difficult, right?
Well, it's technically quite challenging because you need to understand the glide ratio.
Yeah.
And your technique was just spot on. So slightly out of the seat, 1 foot in front of the other. You didn't let the wing drift, which it can do when you have the anti-torque system. So you kept it in to win, and your flare timing, you felt that swoop effect. We actually got a little bit of lift again, and that's why the landing probably felt really soft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Talk me through the low passes. What do you think of them?
Those are really cool. So I mean, I guess that's really about understanding your accelerator and wing and just being able to control it so that you're going at the same altitude across. And yeah, it's cool. I mean, I guess that's, first of all, it's a control technique, but I guess when you're doing cross-country and flying in really interesting places, you want to be able to get slightly up close and personal with it, but still be safe and in control, and I guess that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, especially when you've got the space.
Yeah.
Like here in the desert, you know, it's great flying low. You just need to understand how can you fly low safely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always into wind, you're always on the edge of your seat, okay, and you're always flying over an area where if you have an engine failure, you can land safely.
Yeah. Well, that was epic. That's flight number 4 for me, and this time we were practicing sort of like altitude control, sort of low altitude, flying over the plane here, and just controlling the wing, the accelerator, so that I can stay at a constant altitude, which was really cool. You know, it would take a lot more practice till I'm really good at it, but it seemed like I did all right. And you know, it's morning here in Ras Al Khaimah. You can see the sea just over here, amazing view, and the desert over here. And you know, as I'm going over, you can see little farms and there's patches of camels there, and really quite cool.
They say it's the quickest, cheapest and easiest way to get yourself in the air. But what also makes paramotoring interesting is the ability to fly close proximity and get an aerial view yet close up to nature. I'll be taking another flight this afternoon, and the good news is the wind has picked up.
So flying, it's very easy. We talk about why people come to fly with us. You always has a dream about flying since you're young. Everyone has that dream, and the paramotor is the easiest way to fly. You can carry your motor in a car, you can go anywhere you want, and you can fly so easy in 15 minutes. So paramotor give you that liberty. You give that freedom, and that's the reason people it's fixated with the paramotor today. Okay.
It's windy, but it's nothing for me. I'm scared of nothing. They call me Paris Windy Norris.
Very cool. Move backwards. Very good. Very good. Turn. Turn. Move forward. Move forward. Move forward. A little forward to help. Open your arm. Open your arm. Turn right foot straight.
I'm now going to attempt a stop and go maneuver for the first time. This is where I'll land with the engine on, reposition and take off immediately. Success. Some lessons are better left to learn from someone else's mistakes. This one, you can leave to me. Remember to always make sure your engine is turned off before you land.
Very good. That's it. Right. Good. So, lesson to be learned. When I say cue the engine, boom,
it down for a
1,
while.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Check if it's the engine off. 1, 2.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't teach you that, I teach you now.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do next time?
Hold it down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then check by pulley.
That's it. Never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
I mean, again or finish? No, the other one is gonna go.
Hopefully this video has given you a taster of the process to become a licensed paramotor pilot with SkySchool UAE. To complete the APPI PPG, you're required to first pass the theory test, as well as 15 flights, 2 of which are cross-country. Today I performed flight 6 and 7, and I hope to finish off the rest of the course in the coming months. Without yet being a licensed pilot, I can already say it's an incredible experience and a lot of fun. I look forward to finishing the course and becoming a licensed pilot.
Swap in, Alex, you're in. I can't walk straight.
Oh no. Oh. Ready? You run? Ready? 1, 2.
If you wish to try out paramotoring, the details of SkySchool UAE are in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more cool vids.
Go the other way this time. Ready this way.